welcome back aboard the Disney Wish, our third time aboard. It's been a while, though. Our first two voyages, we were on the second one ever, the Disney Vacation Club member cruise, and then we were back in August of last year, and now it is May of 2023, May 1st, in fact, the first of the 25th anniversary, silver anniversary at sea sailings, the Wish being the first ship to debut. Such offerings and other ships will join in the next couple days and weeks. We are in I have a sheet to remind me of the name of the room because it's super complicated. This is a Deluxe Oceanview Stateroom with Verandah. It's stateroom 9154, category 5B on deck 9. Because I know last time people kept asking me and I was like, I don't remember any of that information. And so I've got my paper. I'm going to put this in a drawer so I don't lose it, and also so I don't have to carry it around the entire time we do the room tour. But I know I spoiled a little bit of the room now. Okay, so you may remember we had the family version, which is a little bigger, a slightly bigger version of this room on our first voyage, and then I just broke the door. I forgot these break all the time. So they're still having this problem. We'll talk about this in a minute because I broke the door already. I did it on the video. It's pretty great. Go check out our reviews of the Wish if you don't know what you're getting into. Our first two reviews are not glowing. There's a lot of problems, and it looks like some have been addressed based on what I've seen, and some have not. And one of those is going to be this door situation. This came right off the hinges, man. I'm sure our attendant, they're great at this stuff. They'll come fix it. But right upon entry, there's the DCL logo. There's our fancy, our royal carpet. This is the castle ship, is the nickname. The Fantasyland boat, some people call it. So what's nice about this is the separated bathroom and shower. It's nice so people don't hold each other up getting ready in the morning, because you can pack some people in these. So here's our bathroom. Toilet, no toilet art, but it's barely a room to begin with. It's pretty small, a little tight. But the way they angle it, it does, if you're tall like me, you get enough leg room to do your business. It's not uncomfortable, and not the most comfortable you've ever had. So it's adequate, good enough. H2O products, we got the sea salt hand soap. Of course, we still got we're hanging on, cruise line still 25 years later, hanging on to the custom towels. I appreciate that, and I'm glad they've held on. Maybe the boxed soap has gone away though, because I don't see any of it in here now that I'm looking. There's a garbage pail down there. Drainage, lots of places to hang towels, little shelves. It's a pretty functional little bathroom. And then we'll go where the shower is located in here. We have a full-length mirror on this side for you to use. And we have, there's me. Hello, everyone. We have our vanity with the sink. Now, we do still have thank God, the boxed soap has held on with Minnie Mouse. Good to see. Good to see it hanging on. You don't want to get like the Disney World Resort hotels where we lost all that stuff at the time. We lost the postcards. We lost the custom towels. We lost, just the little napkins with the name of the hotel. All that stuff lost to time. And then, in fact, they all used to have their own boxes of soap. If you come to the studio at some point in our museum, I actually have the Poly, the Contemporary, and the Grand Floridian, their original soaps on display. Just to remind people, it used to be a thing. And swizzle sticks. All the resorts used to have swizzle sticks too, but focus on cruise line. I know I'm way off topic. So inside the shower, we have the big bottles of the shampoo, conditioner, and body wash. Nothing for you to steal and take home. I mean, I'm sure someone has tried to take the big glass bottle out of here. I believe it. It's not the biggest tub in the world. It's not the biggest shower in the world, but I would say I'm about the height limit. I'm going to step in here. I do have my sneakers on, and I'm pretty close. I probably got 5 inches between me and the ceiling. So if you're taller than 6'2", keep that in mind. But you should probably know what you're getting into with a cruise. Staterooms are never big, any cruise line. Unless you book concierge and all that stuff, then they're considerably bigger. I don't know about height though. I've never stayed in a concierge room. More of the towels. I think we're done in here. Let's go look at the cabinet. That door doesn't even want to stay closed. Look at, there it goes. Let's go look at the cabinets I busted, shall we? The closets. Let's see how bad I broke the doors. That's pretty bad. I don't know if I can even open them now. I can actually slide that one off the track and do that, and maybe that will allow me to open this one. It sure will. Cool. Of course, our life jackets are up there. We've got our robes. They are cruise line robes. You don't get to take them home, but they're very cool. Lots of storage space in here. I enjoy that it's lighted. That's a thing that is vanishing from Disney hotels all the time, too, lighted. I mean, I don't know how open I'm going to get this one. We're going to try. Oh, it's still a little bit on the track. Actually, I might have fixed it a bit. I might have fixed it a little bit. So there are, again, life jackets up here, and then lots of shelves. Shelves, we've got our safe, and more shelves down there. Can I? Nope, it's taking the other door with it now. No one look over here for a while. I'm gonna move on. Is this one open? There we go. Luckily, that'll still open. Cool. More life jackets. We've got lots of hangers, all different styles. A lot of people dress up on the cruise. Obviously, there's some fine dining, like Palo and Enchante. We do have some bags in here already. I apologize. I know I like to keep the room clean of stuff, but we had nowhere else to put them. The hallways are rather tight. Okay. We'll ignore what I did to the front of the room. I destroyed that. But, so this being the Fantasyland ship, the castle ship, whatever you want to call it, there are a number of different princess films represented. I want to say we had Moana. I think we had Moana the first time. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't remember. I know for a fact we had the interior stateroom. We had Princess and the Frog. But now we've got, I know I haven't had this one because this one, one of my favorite films of all time, Sleeping Beauty. Not even necessarily for the story, not even necessarily for the characters, just the art, of course. A beautiful, perhaps the most beautiful animated movie ever made. Ivan Durrell, legend, Disney legend, artist, incredible talent, created that whole art style. That's pretty much just the art. This and Bambi, it's fun to just turn on and watch. Just look at the backgrounds because each one is more beautiful than the last. But this is such a cute, it's beautiful. And then you've got the cute characters, the owl, the squirrel, Flora, Fauna, and Merriweather. Great. And what I also love is all of these, wherever there's like gold or something that sparkles, it actually is sort of a shiny finish on those. These are great. Adds a lot to the room. My significant other had an audible freak out when we saw we had Sleeping Beauty, because it's a great piece. Really brings the room to life. The other thing I like is just for the Wish, they have their own bed runner with the DCL logo continuing, repeating, I should say, and a nice big Wish. Another fun detail are these lights with the hidden Mickey, and you might be asking, well, Tom, that's not really a hidden Mickey. That's pretty apparent. It's an apparent Mickey. The reason I call it a hidden Mickey, well, you can turn that way. I thought it was turned up all the way. It wasn't. When you turn it off, it's not there. And then only when you turn it on does Mickey appear. So see, it is a hidden Mickey, right? I'm going to turn this other one up so our room tour is a little brighter. These rooms are a little hard to film, but we have a tiny drawer, place to plug stuff in and charge there. Thankfully, there's USB, but there are standard outlets too. I know that's the European style over there. We do have a USB-C, 2 standard USB, and 2 standard outlets over here. Thankfully, if you forgot your adapter for that one European style outlet that's there. Getting ahead of myself turning that way. Let's look a little bit more at it's called the bedroom area, I suppose. Of course, the bed lifted off the floor to allow for storage, and you do have a privacy curtain. So this detaches and pulls across the room. On this side, you do have this sofa that turned into a bed. We'll do that later. There also is a bed that comes down from up here. I'll have them open that so we can take a look at that later. And then, of course, whatever the theme of your room is, whatever movie has been chosen, your secondary art piece out here will match. And so we have in a very different style, Sleeping Beauty piece out this way. I'm going to kill this mirror so we can get a better look at this. Because I think the one thing they undoubtedly did a great job with on the Wish is the art. There's a lot of, if you're a Disney fan, especially a fan of Disney animation, there's a lot of really cool interpretations of things you love. And all of it's very pretty and very beautiful. And you can buy a lot of it in the Art on Demand kiosk by the store by Mickey's Main Sale. Which again is a thing. They did it at Riviera too, and that's just about the only thing I like about Riviera is the ability to buy the art, and the fact that the art is that they made custom for the hotel is very, very cool. I guess we didn't look at the bedding. I know, because we've done this before, and it's not as good as my previous room tours, because the excitement of it being the first cruise is no longer there, right? But there's a Disney Cruise Line logo pattern in there. The bed is super comfortable, by the way. One thing I very vividly remember was how comfortable the beds are on this ship. Really like them. And there you see the Mickey pattern with the Cruise Line logo in the bedding as well. And I'm all over the place today, because we're also covering the 25th. There's a lot to cover. I guess probably not as much as when we were covering an entirely new ship on this ship, but nonetheless. Lots of space to store things out this direction. We've got all this shelving here. There's a giant countertop. Lots of counter space here once we move those things, but I'll show you those in a second. Nice big drawers. The fridge is down here. More tiny drawers, or I should say shelves. And here's another tiny drawer. And we were talking before about things that no longer exist at the Disney World hotels that were a staple of them for so long. Some of those things are just stationary, right? So there is stationery here with a pen. You can take that home too. And then another really lost relic is postcards. Hotels used to give you postcards to write to people back at home, and Cruise Line still does it, which is great. So I think Tokyo, Paris, and Cruise Line. I forget if Hong Kong and Shanghai do it, but I think Disneyland Hotel might still, or maybe just a couple years ago, Disneyland Hotel finally gave up on it in Anaheim, but nonetheless. Garbage pail down there, tissues, lots of shelves you can see. There's a decent amount of floor space here. It's not a narrow walkway out to the veranda. Oh, the stabilizer's not working with me right now. But yeah, not a super narrow walkway out to the veranda, which is great. Yeah, you see the stabilizer's got sea legs. Look out. Yep, it's not even, it doesn't want to turn for me anymore. It's having a moment. There is a little stool under here you should take out and do your makeup or whatever you need to do. In front of the nice big illuminated mirror here. I forget where the outlets are. Over here, the room phone is hiding in here too. Yeah, there they are. So over here we have USB-C, 2 more USB, 2 standard. Oh, and then below another 2 USB and one of the European style outlets. There are cups for water. A thing I recommend is at the end of the night, bring a tumbler with you, or buy one here on the ship or whatever. Disney will approve of that message to buy one on the ship. At the end of the night, go get some soda or water or whatever you need for the night. Fill it up and bring it back to the room. Because believe it or not, you can't really get soda and such 24 hours. So go fill it at one of the stations, bring it back to the room. You have it for the evening. It's my recommendation. Don't mess with these. Although you can fill your tumbler and put it in. Do whatever you want, folks. However you want to drink. I'm not going to tell you how. And these are the new, this may be dated whenever you watch this, but nonetheless, these are the Castaway Club gifts for the silver anniversary at sea, the 25th anniversary of Disney Cruise Line. We are silver. So silver, these are so cute. I love this. I know people like the new Mickey art style. I like old Mickey. I like classic pie-eyed Mickey as the captain. And they got this great lanyard. Is that Mickey? Oh, it's Mickey and Minnie as captains. Both of them as captains in the 30s style. Sort of cheering. And then this very cute bag. Look at this. That's great art on there, too. We won't linger on that, though, because by the time you're watching this, may not even still be a thing. And there are all different gifts depending what level you're at. I'm a lowly silver, so I think next cruise I'll be gold finally. Finally, as if I've been cruising for years. Okay, so we're going to come back to the tour in a little bit because we currently cannot go out to the veranda until 4 o'clock because they are refueling, but we'll be back. For me, it'll be a little bit. For you, it will be instantaneous. Okay, the refueling is completed a little early. We happen to be in the room, so I'm going to take you out on the veranda. Oh, good, love bugs. We love those. A Florida staple. Did I do this wrong? Was it open already? No. That's unlocked. Oh, there's a lock up here. Did you miss my room tours where I fight with doors, everybody? Did you miss that? I know I missed it. That won't even close that. There we go. That's how you close it. So obviously this view will get better as the cruise goes on than Port Canaveral. But out here we have 2 Disney Cruise Line chairs and our little table and a nice view of the ocean. Okay, so as promised, they have opened and set up the 2 beds. So essentially kind of turns into a set of bunk beds, for lack of any other term. So the sofa folds down into this thing, which I've been told is not the most comfortable thing, but it's more comfortable than the one that pulls out of the wall, which is in some other room styles we've stayed in on the Wish before. And then there's this thing, which is intended for people of a lesser weight than an adult, typically. I mean, depends. Actually, no, the weight limit's pretty high, 265. I couldn't go up there, but other people, other adults could. Recommended for 265 and lower weight limit on that. And you may not want to test that because someone down here might be in trouble. And then really cool detail up here. We have the fairy godmother, and it says, "A dream is a wish." No, it doesn't say that. I thought that's what it said. I need to go over here and find out. I'm trying to read upside down. A dream that your wish will come true. I had to read it for a sec because it's not actually a line. Yeah, it is. I don't know. A dream that your wish will come true. It's late. We just came from the Oogie Boogie thing. It's after midnight, so I apologize. But yeah, fairy godmother from Cinderella with that for you to stare at while you go to bed.